Now that I've raffled off my old 350 Legend pistol, I'm excited to present to you my new 350 Legend rifle. The purpose behind this build was an ultra-lightweight AR15, yet an adequate caliber for hogs out to 125 yards. The difference between the 10 and 16-inch barrel is roughly 300 FPS, which equates to roughly 300 foot-pounds of energy at 100 yards. Even though my new rifle build is 6 inches longer, it is much lighter than my 10-inch bull barrel build. I purchased a cheap Anderson Arm upper receiver and a 9-inch Matrix Arms handguard. The barrel is from Bear Creek Arsenal. That's a 16-inch M4 with a 1/16-inch twist rate. The Anderson Arm upper receiver is made of 7075 T6 aluminum with a standard M4 feed ramp. The Matrix Arm handguard is 6061 T6 aluminum. I purposely purchased a slim design to reduce weight. The barrel nut is questionable at best. I don't expect the gun to perform more than 1.5 MOA with factory loads, but I'm certain I can get a custom load to shoot 1 MOA. Most .355 to .357 diameter bullets are not what I would consider the most aerodynamic in design, but my experience with the 350 Legend pistol last year is that it's a thumper. I went through my normal procedure in putting together an AR-15, Loctite the barrel. Since I'm highly suspect of the barrel nut, I did not torque it down too much, just snug. It honestly felt like I could snap it. What I did appreciate about the barrel nut was I did not have to align or index the gas tube. I tightened down the gas block, slipped on the handguard over the barrel nut, locked in the handguard. I honestly was not expecting to see the upper receiver and handguard match, but life can be full of surprises sometimes. I like to run 5 to 7 dry patches down the barrel to pull out any material and oils. I then ran 5 to 7 soaked patches to completely lube the barrel. I also like to soak the bolt carrier group and the upper receiver. I will keep it completely soaked during my first initial shots. I decided to use a standard birdcage muzzle device until I get the right micro break that I want. And if you don't know, fingernail polish works as a great acrylic sealant. I don't break in barrels unless I'm told to do so by the manufacturer. What I like to do is make sure the AR is functioning flawlessly. My method in assuring this, especially with Wildcat calibers and non-traditional 5.56 or 2.23 calibers, is to run the first several rounds completely soaked. The next day, I went out and ran the following test. Step 1, see if the bolt carrier group locks back with one shot. Step 2, see if it cycles with one shot and then locks back with the second round. Step 3, I wanted to test factory load velocities between the 10.5 inch and 16 inch barrel. 2138, 2139, 2264, 2365. Step 4, I used the old bore sight method, then dialed it in at 50 yards. I made an adjustment error, but once I was close to center, it was good enough for my load development test. Step 5, I tested 4 different loads. After examining the case and checking the velocities, I will settle between 28.3 and 28.6 grains of Win 296, which will put me at 2400 FPS using the 147 grain bullet. Step 6, using the factory Winchester 150 grain Deer Season XP, I dialed my thermal using my old 350 Legend Pistol Zero. I dialed up 1 minute knowing that it would be shooting a lot faster, and boy did I get lucky. I broke down the 350 Legend when I got home. It looked a lot cleaner than my AR pistol that had a lot of unburnt powder. I was surprised to see that the trigger pins had backed out. I went ahead and Loctite those down. The bolt carrier group looked good. The bolt face was dirty, but it functioned flawlessly soaked. There is a very low probability of me seeing a hog tonight. The wind has been sustaining in the mid-20s. Gusting into the 40s. It's just been a crazy day, and I rarely, never see hogs when the winds are doing what it is, and it's not going to calm down. That's a good sign. There's more. A lot more. Oh yeah, he's hit. I spent the next hour looking for this hog. The shot placement looked good. There was plenty of lung material found on the ground. He is definitely dead. I was so determined to find him that I went back the following morning. I've had a lot of success with the Winchester Deer Season XP bullet. I don't have blood on the gun yet, so stay tuned for my next 350 Legend adventure.